until a flashlight, and then we emerge. But this time, as we join up with Graha, we're not in the skies. We're in the midst of an abandoned ghost town for some reason. And all we can see in Euphrosyne is a bunch of wheat. And grass and all that stuff. I'm full inclined to want to start singing like Sting here, but we'll leave that for later.
At last the time has come.
Hi there, Nophica. Set us the stage for our battle. As everyone else comes in for the ride, we know it's ahead of us. More dueling with deities. So I have already set myself ahead of time to give myself a little extra boost by eating some food. Just to give myself that little extra push.
Prove to me
See how we do. The battle against Nophica is underway. Apparently, even though we have two dancers, I will not be seeing the other dancer picking a partner. Oh, there they go. They chose to double up on the samurai. Alright. Well, the samurai, for what it's worth, does have less HP than in comparison, so I don't blame the other dancer for choosing to double up. Let's do what needs to be done here. Seem to be starting to spread out. Others are choosing to stay their ground. We're doing good damage to Nophica so far. So it seems like we have a really strong group that's here for this. We do have to be ready to move at a moment's notice. Yeah, we don't want to be part of that harvest. No blood, please. Okay, so now we have a forced motion here. Everyone's coming to the forefront. Looks like everyone's stepping back to walk away. The answer is yes. So yeah, that's a random thing where Nophica will decide to get in close or go to range. You just have to be ready and hope that you picked right. Already at half?
Mine is the breath of the earth.
This is a bit surprising. But what's not surprising is that we have to now engage in quickly shifting from one circle to the other. And when it does, we have to move accordingly, and if we're not fast enough, we are going to pay the price. Honestly, this is a move that would be much better done with a keyboard, but of course I'm playing on console here.
My heart rejoices for our youth.
Does it now, Nophica? I mean, I can only wonder what the other seeds here would have to say about all this. What would the elementals say about all this? Okay, we're seeing some madness going on. But we do have to be ready for this fancy move again. And there is a combo situation on our hands. Fortunately, oh. Well, fortunately we guessed right. Fortunately we did get it correct. Some people do stop to keep moving though. As we got circles spreading out. Circles of painful AoE. Oh, this is an inside. See, I'm gonna get caught out.
Bow down like the willow.
Yeah, trying to dodge all that stuff. Not easy. And then, yeah, throwing in some flower petals. It's gonna kill us with beauty, it seems.
Beyond adversity lies strength.
Beyond adversity lies strength, she says. And it's time for more circles again. We are near the end here, though. Everyone's shifting over here. But we are on the verge of preventing this next phase.
Be strong for what awaits.
Yeah, an easy dispatch of Nophica. So I will play for what's available. Don't need the maiming, because I already have a 620. So up we go, up this winding path. It is a beautiful sight with that floating tree up on the top. It kind of reminds me of the floating city of Nim.
By my
over in
authority,
Nymeia.
let the land be remade.
That's a very familiar sounding voice. Can't help but feel like that's a voice used by someone who's voiced another character before. So here we go with our scrub showdowns. We're gonna get to our next member of the 12. We're gonna have to fight these things. Also trying to stay away from danger as much as possible. Look out. Careful in the cave. Yeah, we beat Nophica so decisively there that we didn't even get to double limit break. And this area, set up as it is now, makes me think of levels 9 and 10 from Sonic Heroes. As terrible of a game as that, I do remember that particular section of the game quite vividly. Drop this on all of you. Oh, I thought I was hitting the thing in front of me. Nope. Not so. Careful for anything over there. Alright, moving in. Do away with this last enemy, but we're not done with this section. We are not done with this section yet. Now we have a behemoth to deal with. I will go ahead and utilize the limit break right now. Because obviously you know that it's not going to survive where we're going next. Get away from the shockwave. There's nothing to protect us here from what's coming. Just got to grin and bear it. And it didn't even hurt us that much. Unlike other places where that sort of thing is lethal if you have no cover to protect yourself from. I didn't quite get the Mirage Dive off, so it's going to get burned as we make our way to our next one. And who do we have here? It's Althyk.
But I couldn't stay away.
But Althyk is not alone here.
It seems my sister shall be joining us.
You know what that means, right? This is a tandem duel.
Together.
But we're only going to be focusing on fighting Althyk. And the off tank for this fight will be focusing on Nymeia. There's also part of this, but it is up to us to put away Althyk first. And all the while, Nymeia and her abilities as the spinner, of course, she is best known for her involvement with the Starlight Celebration, and everyone prays to Nymeia when that happens.
Have you the strength to defy fate?
We'll find out.
The sands of time are mine to command.
And now I find myself getting chained here, so we're now going to find ourselves getting hit with something because my speed is faster, so I need to stop moving, but unfortunately I wasn't fast enough, so I took extra damage off the Pyretic ability, which you do have to put up with in the battle with Elizabeth in Shadowbringers.
I shall measure your work.
Oh, you're all doing that there, Althyk. You, of course, do have a friend at Jahantel from the Bard's quest line. Now we're getting some fragmenting going on. And in some instances, you actually need to run into this stuff because you might remember back to the hard mode of the Great Kubal Library. The final boss forces you to, at times, stand in a position where you are required to get heavied so that you're not launched. And then Nymeia starts throwing tidal waves around that jump as you go. I've already got Althyk down half. And yeah, as you can see, even though Nymeia has less health, she does already have... She's already pretty close on health with Althyk. We're all running this way, it seems. It seems like something's about to happen. And is. I remember the shockwave sequences against Null Fall. Well, they're being utilized again here. Just want to make sure we stay on the platform, because this is a Titan-esque platform here. We gotta be careful about that. And more cards are being drawn. We're gonna have to deal with this time. As our stars are getting raised. Ah, crap, I was frozen. Fortunately, I'm just outside of this move, but if people don't get away from me, I am gonna end up killing people that I didn't want to kill. Ooh, I caught a break there. That was very fortunate. Unfortunately, the other dancer keeps getting killed and losing her partner. You know, obviously their first time, but I've had the opportunity to already clear this with Menphina and Corinne to get myself practice leading up to this battle. And Althyk's ready to put someone on the clock again, but no such luck. We'll go ahead and, oh, well, maybe not yet. I was gonna say we can finish off Nymeia right now with the limit break, but we're gonna have to wait for that luxury, and I need to give myself a little healing with second wind just to keep going and help finish Nymeia off. You're down,
Upon the most exalted
and so's your brother.
Battlefields you shall stand.
Next prize to go is available, so yeah, I did get the piece at the first round, so this is a Frostreef portal. We're going to the Heaven of Ice. From Earth to Ice, from Fall to Winter. Now, if you're familiar with the members of the 12, you probably have an idea of who the final boss is. But before we can get there, we have to deal with this. Gotta deal with more scrub enemies. Gotta run away from the danger they present to us. Oh, launching right into a multi-tank buster! Yeah, it's getting a little scary there. Watch out for that stuff. These scubs are not holding back here. Nor should they. And somehow, some way, we will make Mirage Dive happen.
Summon your courage and press on.
Just a little bit concerned that Halone awaits. Yeah, you were Graha just said Halone. Didn't say the other one. He said Halone. Which means if you were seeing all the teasers and you were expecting her to be the final boss, well, just like me, you're pretty disappointed.
Oh,
wait we go.
Shall test your strength of spirit.
Yeah, when Graha said Halone, my heart sank because I knew who the final boss was going to be. If you were someone who was doing like a March Madness style bracket of who the order of who you were going to face for 12 was going to be, well, yeah, lots of bitter disappointments at the bracket busting. This fight here is quite insane. And I still took damage, and I still could, and I have. Yeah, that's a crazy sequence. This fight against Halone is really tough. Compared to what we had to deal with Nophica, with Althyk, and with Nymeia, this is a fight. But what else would you expect from the Fury? And the fact that this sequence keeps going for a substantial amount of time is really frustrating. I can't even reach that. She's going from one side to another to another. Yeah, it's getting real now.
You must do better than
Poor
that
dancer.
against me.
And now Halone doing multi-range shots. Now she's moving the opposite direction. Fortunately, I knew that was coming. Yeah, this place really expects you to stay bunched together in a group as much as possible. 3/4 and no quarter given. I gotta prepare for the Will of the Fury here.
There is no retreat.
Everyone wants us to run away. We will do the same because of the shockwave, but I moved too soon, and I'm gonna get frozen out, I fear. Oh, well, I didn't, but I stopped to wait a few more seconds for myself to thaw out. There we go. A little roll that in there and go.
Victory must be
Wait,
seized
yeah.
with one's own
Running
hand.
away there, Halone. This doesn't sound like you. But now we have to deal with all this. Remember, to the cloud of darkness, in the world of darkness, we now have to all be split off and try and break this stuff down before the enrage occurs. Yeah, I have literally nowhere to go on this move until that drops. We all have to break these three in order to get to the one in the middle, because this also combines the final battle against Yasmat in Stormblood. Once you get these three down, then you will have to run in the middle and prevent the enrage from going off in here. And now for her ultimate. Try and get the camera on her. And here she comes, and we're putting up all of the shields we can. She's not done yet. Now for the grand finale. We can keep going. Ready when you are. Here's a whirlwind thrust for all your trouble.
Would that our clash could continue forever.
And away we go. Continuing on. We already have her down to a third. Still are not safe by a long shot. Especially with this move. Yeah, now she's gonna do her best Shiva impression from Shadowbringers. Yeah, it's now Reen as Shiva methods of attacking. Run to the outside. I go. I still got caught. This is not as easy as it seems. And if I'm not healed, I will die. Yeah, I gotta get sick of it. Gotta get it. Now we're doing this again. Let's try and follow where everyone else is going. We're pretty much right there. We just gotta survive this ordeal. Stack neck. Let's split up on 2 ways. I was kind of thrown off there. But we're still alive and still going. Alright, hit the limit break. And go. And that will do it.
Your next test awaits.
Yeah, Halone is a pretty tough fight. And now, we're getting sent on paths of snowflakes to the final destination. Which is right over here. So we're gliding along, getting to the line. And look how fancy this place is. We're kind of in a cathedral now as we head off to the final boss chamber. So yeah, since we didn't get Halone, that means there's only one other option. This is a disappointment for a final boss, but it's the other ice equivalent, Menphina. I could understand why it would be Naldthal.
In the moon's tender glow.
I can understand why it would be Naldthal in the first run in Aglaya, but I'm still scratching my head about Menphina being the final boss here. I'm still trying to understand it. So, welcome to her chamber. Yeah, why would the one who engages in love, and is known as the lover, be our final boss? Can someone explain that to me, please? We're shifting over here. Yeah, everyone's shifted this way. The room begins to wax. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Well, that's an obvious reason to move. Now we're all running this way. Yeah, more Sting references. We had Fields of Gold at the start, now we have Walking on the Moon here at the end. Back away, and still running, okay, good. Yeah, fortunately that was not specifically targeted at me, but we still gotta keep moving. And we still gotta keep moving. Try and find an opening and exploit it. Gotta run in the middle. Yeah, there's not much safety in this section. Basically shoved up against the wall right now, against the barrier. Moon forms of Phoenix's command, and everyone's running this way. But a bit of a sequence going, because yeah, you see the moon phases are getting lit up here. We essentially have to move to accommodate this. We went one way, most of the group went the other way, but in the end we all survived. Well, for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. And honestly, I thought that, this might be my lack of memory, but as we go into an enrage here, I thought that even if a dancer dies, their dance partner is mechanic is still intact. I guess I've never really played that much as a dancer beyond what I did in Shadowbringers, so I really don't really know. Someone will have to point out to me in the comments what's going on here. As we're trying to weave our way around to get to the final sprite, the final pillar, but we've stopped the damage. And then Menphina even carved her emblem in the ice here. But now, as you can see, Menphina has a friend.
Just delight in the simple things.
Now we gotta deal with this. As I need to run! Yeah, I needed to get to safety there badly. Oh, you're shifting quite a bit here. And now she thinks that she's Titania. I can't leave Slippy hanging. Oh! That was not much space for safety. Not even close. Ship's over here now. Whoa! Yeah, I can't deal with the raid wide. I'm taking this away. Okay, gotta use my second wind here. Everyone's running this direction. Ooh! Okay, Dancer, you can have this one. You can have this dragon sight. We gotta get to a little safe area, or what can be considered safe in a fight like this. Oh crap, we're running around. Yeah, it is Shiva. This is like Shiva. I do like the violin solo. I do like that. That's an impressive use of violin. Yeah, I never got off my Nastron and Stardiver though because I was just so focused on living. I'm sure you can forgive me for that. Perform some of the Phoenix command again. And we gotta back away for the time being. Let that come and go, and then run. And we are close enough to attack. But still gotta stay away from danger. Where's this going? Well, I can see where we are going. Oh! Wow, how did I dodge that? How did I dodge that one? Less than 10% from Menphina. Yeah, we have done a lot of shifting, a lot of position changes. And you can't stay still for a second. It's the limit break. Well, you can sit still for a second because you need to use this, but fortunately, I endured. The limit break did get off in time. I will stay in with the group for the stack mech. And we will take this to the line. We got it. Yeah, in case you were wondering where Menphina was the whole time, there she was. She was chilling out on her little wolf.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. It should have been Halone, not you! Yeah, everyone can celebrate this victory. But damn it, it should have been Halone, not Menphina. I mean, they give us the teasers like that, and they do us wrong like that. Like, dude, seriously? Anyway, I will go ahead and give this to the red mage. And then I can't play for any more here, so we'll pass on a little bit. Play for the wind up Halone, but I'm not going to get it because I only rolled 20. Oops, no, I want to play for the triple triad. And then play for the music. My rolls weren't that impressive. The highest I could get was an 80, and that's probably not going to get it done. So I don't expect to get anything out of this last round. Nonetheless, it is satisfying to know that we have now cleared our second raid, and that went very well, I do have to say. So I was really struggling with doing this with Menphina and Corinne. Obviously, first time doing the run, it was going to be a hard time, but I was really getting my world rocked in the battle with Halone when I was doing it the second time. And that just leaves the music stuff to play for. Or extracting stuff out of their gear. Yeah, we didn't get anything out of this, but that's alright. So, after our victory and after we leave, yeah, they did open up the ice monuments while we were gone. You're both safe, thank goodness! Yeah, we never actually saw the ice monument get opened up. They only opened up the earth one. You have the data then? Wonderful, wonderful! I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge? I've always wanted to take a close look. Yeah, that music doesn't usually bode well. But yeah, do what you gotta do. How are you still lugging that thing? Take care removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. No, kidding. Yeah, look how her hand is shaking. Carefully does it. Come to me, O knowledge divine. Come to me. Make a simple 90-degree turn. What is that? What do you mean, what is what? Ah! Menphina? What are you doing here? We could have lost that, you know. Thankfully, yeah, Snowgime held on. It's alright. The cartridge is safe. Lucky you. Let's finish the task before there are any more surprises. Yeah. Like, dude. Yeah, set that down, Graha. You've had it out on your back long enough. And he's satisfied with the reset, I guess. Yeah, we're looking at Menphina like, how could you? And of course, she's not alone. This was almost an old ladies' night. But yeah, Althyk had to be the one who came in to basically be the chaperone for the ladies tonight. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. Oh, Althyk, must he always be so formal? Although he has trouble expressing it, I assure you, my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. And then Halone, why are you here, Nophica? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? Yeah, at least show us your eyes there, Halone. Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. I'm sure you would. Yeah, we ended up fighting 5 of them instead of 4 this round. Nophica promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? That's right. Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. You mean a memory? Come now, brother, you need plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Meaning? Worry not, appearance has no effect on function. Just try and imagine that which, in your minds, is used to hold information. Yeah, we gotta mull this over. And as we're all thinking about it. You know, look how brightly they're burning here. But ultimately, yeah, we got something to use. We got ourselves some books. As well as a parchment. And Rika's like, how'd I end up with this? A tombstone. I mean, yeah, we know that tombstones are often exchanged for gear, but I was not actually given a tombstone. There. These instruments shall prove useful in your quest. Let's hope you're right. What am I gonna do with a tombstone? Everyone else got a book and a piece of parchment. Across Eorzea lie eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monuments. And like, I'm sorry? By holding an instrument out to a stone, it will take that information onto itself. We scatter these stones across the realm, that mortals will not cover our secrets. Of late, however, it would seem you have found alternate uses for them, as objects of worship. Yeah. Think about the Eternal Bond ceremony. Could they be the marks of the 12? Yes, they just look at us. They are, aren't they? Now to think that they harbored information on the gods! It seems we have our next destinations. Aside from the three city-states, I believe the marks are located in Cathis and Mordona. I propose we split up, the quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too! Really? Aren't you going to be out of place though, there, Menphina? Yeah, look how shocked we all are. You would obligatorily come along? No, Menphina, 'twill not do to burden these children so. After all this time, we finally have the chance to speak with mortals, to learn about them from up close and would not like to have another. I must say, I share Menphina's view. I'm sure you do. Even you, Halone. To learn about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, let us travel together. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you and see that you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado then. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it turns out that the ones that we faced before the 12 are coming back to us, and in their animal forms. Did you think you could go frolicking without us? The others have our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. Hakuna Matata there, Azuma? Well, now, far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too, and then each choose a mortal to accompany. Yeah, this is quite a development. It's like, yeah, who are we to judge? Please, let it be something inconspicuous. Yeah, at least they chose something appropriate. What about you, 5? What are you gonna give us? So sometime later. Yeah. They've chosen their looks. I believe my destination is in Thorlin. Then it's Lahanosea for Raha, and the 12s were for Kryl. And last but not least, Mordona and Cathars for Derek and Rika. Okay then. Will you be alright, Kryl? I shall be fine, you needn't worry. I guess we're all set then. Let's do this. And so away goes everyone else. Yeah, Derek gets to chill out with me for a while after not being present for Euphrosyne. Alright, Derek, the final word goes to you, as we get to be accompanied by Menphina and Halone. We abided by the gold selections, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? I have no... Yeah, I don't either. Why? Because you make the most intriguing pair. The gods-felling hero and the world-faring explorer. Well, that's one way to look at it. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Of course, it makes sense that you're a rabbit there, Menphina. Now then, the others have already set forth, so let us do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thaliak and Halone in Mordona and Kerthis. Indeed you will. And yeah, there's Derek's little pet. Where have you been all this time? Oh my, what an adorable creature! Delighted to meet you, little one. It seems to want to join us too. Seems that way. He has been Derek's stalwart companion all this time. What an unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no inhibition. Forgive me, Rika. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. Well, obviously not. Yeah, I'll just shrug my shoulders and go along for the ride. So, for successfully clearing Euphrosyne and defeating 5 more of the 12, we'll take 5,270 gil. Alright, you three. You all set to go?